Andy, welcome back to Raith TV. How are you?
Yes, all good, all good.
It can feel like a really long week when you have a Friday game before the next game and a Saturday, particularly if there's been a little bit of a disappointment performance result. So how do you lift everybody coming in on Monday morning?
Well, I think it's never easy losing football matches, and it hurts everyone. But what you can do is you can't let it get on top of you. You've got to try and bounce back and focus on the next game. The game's gone. Obviously, personally, for myself, you look over it, you study it, what we can do better, all that type of stuff. But the players, for me, the main focus is maybe show them one or two bits, and then it's right, focus, what's next, what's coming, how do we be the best version of ourselves again the next game.
We've seen it yourself, you know, when you were in here last season as well. We went on an incredible unbeaten run towards the end of the season, and we just know that things can change so quickly in the Scottish Championship. It can look like 3 or 4 games without a win, and it can look difficult, but then sometimes all you need is a bit of luck, or the bounce of the ball goes the right way, and before you know it, you could be 5 or 6 games without a defeat. How important is it to keep that focus and not get too bogged down in the negativity around it?
Well, I think it's never easy being a football manager or a football player for that matter. And yes, you could talk about since I came in 10 months ago, we went on a long run and we were up there, the second, just 3 weeks ago. But I always knew that there is difficult times in football, and there is sometimes that you can lose football matches. But as I said, the most important part is when you've lost them, how do you react? How do you bounce back? How do you improve the things that we're trying to improve on? And things can turn your way very quickly in this game. And it's something that we work on and be positive. We need the fans at the weekend. We need them being positive with the team as they always are. And cheering us on, for which hopefully will be a really good game.
Yeah, the positivity is an important thing. It is easy to be positive when everything's great and you're winning games. And I think, like you said, there's times in football where even when we're on an unbeaten run, you'll know yourself that this won't last forever. So do you have to try and keep that continuity all the way through? So even when things are great and you're on an unbeaten run, you know that there could be a difficult time round the corner, but you don't want everybody to know it's a difficult time. You want to keep everybody positive at the same time.
Yeah, you try and never get up nor down, as they say. I was never shouting for the rooftop sitting here when we were, 12, 13 games. We were unbeaten. No, I was never shouting from the rooftops then, and I'm not shouting for the rooftops now. It's about focus. It's a long season. It's a long way to go. There's a lot of teams in this league. It's very similar, very tough games.
Yeah.
The break of a ball, a bounce of a ball can sometimes go your way, sometimes it can't. But I believe in consistency throughout the whole season. Sticking with you, doing the basics well, working hard as a group. And you do that consistently, and more often than not, you can find yourself where you want to get to at the end of the season.
Yeah, we look at our visitors tomorrow, Partick Thistle. They're on a run of form at the moment, but we also know how quickly those can end, and that's what we want to happen tomorrow. So what's our focus going into tomorrow's game? Yeah,
well, I actually watched the game live. I went to the Ayr United game. There wasn't much in the game. Ayr United obviously went up a goal, and they got a goal right away after the break. So, everything is... but listen, they're deserving, they're working hard, they're doing what they're doing, and they're winning games. They've got some good players at the top end of the pitch. So, yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on that. We're going to have to make sure that we're structured enough to deal with them. And also, they try and pass the ball through the thirds at times. While they change it up, try and go more direct against us, like a lot of teams do. We've prepared for that as well. So, difficult game for us, but they're all difficult in this league.
Yeah.
They really are. And what we need to do as our team is, as I said, keep that basics, working really hard, try to do the things right at the right time. And it's as I said earlier, it is a game that we're really looking forward to.
As you approach that, we're in the second quarter of the season now, so this is an opportunity where you get to play teams for the second time. We played Partick Thistle away, earlier on in the season. A disappointing first 20 minutes, but really pleasing to see the boys coming back from 2 goals down. Disappointing in the end, obviously, with a goal that we conceded. But does that give you a little bit more as well? Does that, the players who were playing in that game, do they go into this game going, the last time we played these guys, we should have probably got something more than we ended up getting?
Yeah, I think so. It's easy to say that in football, but I actually watched good bits of that game back as well as some of the other previous games, and yeah, you seen the Stonewall penalty we should have got, and we get that when it's 2 each.
Yeah.
You could go and win the game, but obviously we never got it, which is football, which can happen. But no, this is a total different game. This is at home on our patch with our fans right behind us, so we're a tough team to beat here as well, and we just need to make sure that we're really at it right for the first whistle of the game and making sure that we try and put them under pressure.
Brilliant. Well, all the very best tomorrow, Barry. Thank you.
Thank you.